following is a special presentation from the WKLM Sports Department.
And good evening from Hiland. The Hawks, the 3 seed, a record of 14-9. They've won 6 games in a row. They're playing host to the 6 seed Monroe Central Seminoles, a record of 15-8. They've won 2 of their last 3 games, the rematch of last year's district semifinal matchup. All for the right to move on to the district semifinal game next Tuesday. Stay tuned. We speak with head coach Mark Schlabel coming up on the pregame show after this on WKLM.
Are you having ongoing issues with your flat or low slope roof? MEB Systems of Sugar Creek specializes in flat or low slope roofs and has been serving the community and beyond since 1977. Whether it's tracking down or resolving a persistent leak, you are in need of a complete roof replacement, or you have a new build, MEB Systems will strive to find the best solution for you. They believe if a job is worth doing, it's worth doing right. Call MEB Systems Incorporated today at 330-852-4333 and visit them online at mebsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all Holmes County athletes a safe and healthy season.
Call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your Rheem Pro partner. With combined knowledge of over 65 years, you know that you're calling the very best. Berlin Heating and Cooling services and installs Rheem and all types of other furnaces and equipment. Berlin Heating and Cooling, they're your local team you can trust. Call today, 330-893-3057. That's 330-893-3057.
Hi, this is Ryan Torrance with Safe and Sound Security. Are you considering security for your home or business? Do you need to upgrade to today's technology? If you have a smartphone, your system can be controlled from the palm of your hand. View your business cameras the same way. Give us a call toll-free at 888-317-SAFE or visit our website, safe, the letter N, soundsecurity.net. Again, 888-317-7233 or safe, the letter N, soundsecurity.net. Proudly serving Holmes County since 1998.
Trying to decide if now is the right time to stop renting and purchase a home? Ask yourself a few questions. Are you ready to settle down? Can you afford to pay for repairs and maintenance costs? For many people, the decision comes down to what you can afford at the moment. At the Kilbuck Savings Bank, our expert lenders are here to help you make one of the biggest decisions of your life. Everyone has different needs. Our job is to listen to your story and help determine the best way to turn the page on your life's journey. The Kilbuck Savings Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
It all started back in 1953 when a farmer from Stark County and a mortician from Holmes County opened up a tire store with 3 tires. Millersburg Tire Service is celebrating their 70th year anniversary, and they are proud to say they're still doing business like they did 70 years ago, just on a larger scale. As owner Brad Schmucker gets ready to slow down, the third generation gets ready to take the reins, ensuring they can provide exceptional service for years to come. Whether you need new tires, tire repairs, or regular maintenance, their experienced team has you covered. That's Millersburg Tire Service on State Route 39 east of Millersburg, celebrating 70 years of business.
Since 1991, the Holmes County Education and Community Foundation has awarded more than $10.5 million in scholarships to more than 2,700 Holmes County residents pursuing higher education. This year, the foundation has expanded into a full-fledged community foundation, which will allow strategic grants to other nonprofit organizations for the good of the community. Scholarships for the 2023-2024 academic year will be available on our website, www.hcef.net, starting in January. Holmes County residents and Holmes County High School graduating seniors may apply.
At Wayne Door, we are your trusted partner in helping you build your dream home with quality technicians who pay attention to every detail so you won't have to pay costly future repairs. At Wayne Door, we only install high-quality products to protect your family for generations to come. We have your whole house covered with garage doors, windows, and more. So choose the team at Wayne Door. People you can trust since 1973. Visit waynedoor.com for a free quote today.
Get your vehicle back on the road smooth and problem-free with Village Motors Collision Center. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and our Collision Center works on all makes and models and has available deductible assistance, along with loaner and rental vehicles available for your use, complimentary oil change packages, not to mention that we are the preferred repair shop for most insurance companies. Ask us about our cleanup packages with 4 great packages from basic to premium by appointment only starting at $19.95. For collision repair, make your first stop at Village Motors in Millersburg.
It's time for Before the Tip, brought to you by Hobron's Insurance in Millersburg.
Are you covered? Hi, this is Larry Hobron from Hobron's Insurance Service in Millersburg and Sugar Creek. We don't believe in selling our customers the cheapest insurance coverage. We believe in selling you the right insurance coverage. At Hobron's Insurance Service, we won't sell you a minimum limits policy when you have a home or business to protect. We'll set you up a policy that offers you complete coverage for the long-term peace of mind. See our full list of services on our website at hobronsinsurance.com or call us at 674-9091 or 1-800-340-3767 for a complete insurance coverage quote.
Alongside Hiland Hawks head basketball coach Mark Schlabel getting set for the sectional championship game here on the Ray Center, taking on Monroe Central, and kind of a rematch from last year's district semifinal game that went to overtime. Of course, a bit of a different team, Mark, with a team that had a lot of guys graduate, but one guy back, Tucker Howell, and he's really good.
He's a phenomenal player. I mean, we couldn't guard him last year, and he's had a great year. For only a sophomore, he's one of the best players in the East District, and yeah, I mean, they've got a nice group around him this year, some young kids that play extremely hard, and yeah, so, I mean, they've had a great year, really good record. We know we're going to be in for a tough game tonight.
Mark, as tough as he is, just maybe you get a chance to play against him, see him last year. Does that help at all? Kind of know what to expect from him going into this matchup here tonight?
Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that can score at all 3 levels. He's a good three-point shooter. I mean, obviously inside he's very good, and then unique player because nowadays you don't see a lot of guys with a good mid-range, and he's got a good mid-range too. So yeah, I mean, we've seen him this year a couple times. Obviously watched our film again from last year, and I mean, I think the biggest thing is we had some guys that actually matched up pretty well with him last year, and I'm not sure we do this year. So we'll do what we can, and I mean, he's not a guy you can guard with one person. You got to have a team effort to go against him.
Mark, I got accustomed to is Hiland. It's a sectional. You're going to breeze right through these games. We saw last year that wasn't the case. Sectional final with overtime against TCC. I know a different team here, but how much does that kind of weigh in your mind going back to last year's sectional final right here in your own gym?
Yeah, I mean, we expect a similar type game tonight. We think it's going to be really hard fought. Yeah, I mean, the East District right now it's a little different than it was 5-6 years ago because there's a lot of good teams. I mean, I think there's 7-8 teams that could win the district this year, and Monroe Central is one of those teams. And so, yeah, I mean, it's a good thing, I think, because if you advance in the tournament, you've earned it.
No question. And what it comes down to tonight, then you mentioned Tucker Howell, the guys around them. What's it going to take to beat a team like this tonight?
Well, I mean, we've got to rebound the ball, just like every game. Rebounding is going to be huge for us. We feel like we're maybe a little bit deeper than them, so we got to try to wear them out as the game goes on, keep the clock running. And then, yeah, just tempo of the game is going to be really important tonight. We've got to play a little bit faster maybe than we have here recently.
You talk about being battle tested with your schedule all season long here, and that doesn't always mean you're going to go. That means you're going to go out and blow everybody out. But knowing that you're in those tight situations, it can kind of come in big here, especially when you're in postseason play, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think we've seen so many different styles this year. Really high level of competition. We've been behind in games, been up in games, and lost leads. So we've at least experienced a lot. I mean, hopefully it's things that we learn from, and we're ready for come tournament time. It's still we got a lot of guys playing in this game tonight that this is their first really big test in the tournament. I know they're going to be nervous early on, and that's normal. We've got to settle down quick and try to settle into the game.
Mark, thanks for your time. Good luck tonight.
All right, thank you.
That's the voice of the Hiland Hawks head basketball coach, Mark Schlabel.
Before the Tip has been brought to you by Hobron's Insurance in Millersburg.
At Pomeranian Hospital, they're committed to providing heart and stroke care that aligns with the latest research-based treatment guidelines. Studies show patients can recover better when these guidelines are consistently followed. They're proud to be recognized by the American Heart Association for their achievement in the Mission Lifeline STEMI Referring Center Gold Plus Quality Program. Another way Pomerane Hospital is working to improve health care for you and your family.
Hi, this is Sarah Clark. Stop by and visit us at 5354 Township Road 336 off of State Route 39, right next to the Methodist Church. At Creative Edge, we personalize a unique look for each individual. We care and build relationships with our clients, and we strive for the latest trends through continual education. Creative Edge has a professional, relaxing, and positive atmosphere. Creative Edge is a full-service salon offering dimensional hair coloring, haircut design, nails, pedicures, massage, facials, waxing, and eyelash lifts and tints. Please call us for an appointment today at 330-674-3343.
Howard Hanna Real Estate Services continues to give you even more options for all your real estate needs. As your local market experts, Howard Hanna has been known as trusted realtors who take special care of your real estate opportunities. Visit them on the web at howardhanna.com or call them at 674-7610. Plus, don't forget about RES Auction Services at res.bid for the latest auctions. Call for consignments at 833-765-3737. Howard Hanna Real Estate Services and RES Auction Services on Glen Drive in Millersburg, and visit RES at the Auction Yard on Fry Road in Worcester. They're stronger together and here for you.
Are you tired of wasting money on your home energy bills? Let Home Siding Contractors show you just how affordable replacing your windows can be. Provia has developed a reputation within the vinyl replacement window industry for having the best features and options. The Provia Endure and Aspect windows are as stunningly beautiful as they are energy efficient, and over time will pay for themselves. Call Home Siding Contractors today to set up your free in-home evaluation by calling 888-725-6619.
Home Siding Contractors. At Promotion Therapy Services, customer service and specialized treatment options are what set us apart. We work hard for our patients day in and day out. Our team of physical and occupational therapists are conveniently located for you in the heart of Millersburg. Can't come to us? We'll come to you with our team of therapists who specialize in home health services. We make it easy to receive physical therapy, emphasizing a close relationship with your physician as well as helping you navigate the insurance process. Our team is excited to begin offering new services such as dry needling, sports-focused rehab, foot orthosis consultations, and taping. With questions, call us 330-600-0844 or visit us online at promotion-therapy.com. We look forward to promoting a better you and would like to wish all winter sports a safe and healthy season.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent, Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
This is a rematch of last year's district semifinal game that was played over at Cambridge. Of course, that game went into overtime with Hiland taking on Monroe Central. The Hawks able to survive to get their second consecutive postseason overtime win at that time last year over Monroe Central, 50-46. A game that was tied. Actually, Monroe Central led early 15-5 and a 20-16 lead at halftime. They led 31-28 over Hiland through three, but Hiland came back to outscore the Seminoles 14-11 in the fourth quarter to tie it up at 42 at the end of the regulation. Then Hiland would outscore Monroe Central 8-4 in overtime to win the game 50-46 in that contest. And for the game, for the Hawks shooting 54% from two-point range. Monroe Central shot just 31% from two-point range. That was a big difference in that game as far as Hiland is concerned. Hiland also 10 of 14 for the foul line, 71%. Monroe Central just 5 for 6 for the charity stripe. for 83% in that game. And the Hawks out rebounding the Seminoles 22-17 in that game also. And Hiland got the 4-point overtime victory. In that game last year, the Hawks led in scoring by Sammy Detweiler. He had 15 points, 9 points and 5 rebounds for Chris Scheffler, and 8 points for Tony Yoder. Of course, those guys now gone to graduation. 6 points also scored by Dylan Weaver, and 5 for Caden Miller. 5 points scored also by Grant Miller in that win for Hiland. For Monroe Central, they were led in scoring by Tucker Howe. He is back tonight, a sophomore sensation for the Seminoles, and he was a handful last year as he had 23 points and 8 rebounds in that matchup with the Hawks. After that, it was Malachi Rose Burton, who had 10 points. He's now gone to graduation. 6 points for Jake Swisher and 4 for Mike Burning, 3 for Colin Kroll. All those guys now gone to graduation. So 4 new starters for Monroe Central this year. But again, Tucker Howe is back, and we saw how good he was from a season ago. But Hiland got that overtime win over Monroe Central in that last season's matchup. After that win over them, the Hawks would go on after that to the district championship game. They would up in the 3-seed Malvern by a score of 50-36 to capture the district title. Then in the regional semifinals last year, Hiland got a win in double overtime in that game, defeating Newark Catholic by 1 point, 63-62. That's the 3 overtime games for Hiland they got wins on during the postseason last year. Hiland also a win in the regional championship game, defeating Latham Westrum by a score 56-46 before falling to the eventual state champion in the state semifinals in Richmond Heights last season over in Dayton, 59-21. Richmond Heights, of course, won the state title last year over Tri-Village, 50-29, to capture the Division IV state championship last season. Stay tuned. We'll have more to come on the pregame show after this on WKLM.
Sauls and Berlin wishes good luck to all Holmes County coaches, players, and families on the tournament trail. They also invite you to stop in and see all the new spring items they have to offer, including potting benches and glass window boxes. If you're looking for a one-of-a-kind unique item, including a large selection of hot sauces, marinara, and salsas to share with the community, visit Sauls online at saulsandberlin.com or find them on Facebook. Whether you're looking for tile, hardwood, carpet, or luxury vinyl, Elite Flooring and Tile has a broad selection. Elite Flooring and Tile is a full-service flooring store with over 1 million square feet of flooring in stock and ready to have installed. Be sure to mention the promo code BUYLOCAL and save. Hours are Monday 6 to 7, Tuesday through Friday 6 to 5, and Saturday 8 to noon. Elite Flooring and Tile is conveniently located 1 mile east of Walnut Creek on State Route 39.
The Mass Trucking Maintenance Team is growing and looking for experienced trailer and truck mechanics at both locations, Millersburg and Massillon. The pay range is between $24 and $32 per hour depending on skill level and weekend availability. To learn more, contact Tom at 330-674-8913 or apply online at masscareers.com. Join Mass Trucking Maintenance Team today.
If you've ever wanted to experience Buckeye Career Center's adult education, now is the time. Part-time courses beginning in March include automotive electrical, editing and Photoshop, and sewing. Don't forget about our adult education open house March 14th from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. Learn more about our 9 full-time programs, career enhancement options, apprenticeships, and the adult diploma program. The $50 application fee will be waived for those who attend. Call 330-339-2288 for more information about the March 14th adult education open house at Buckeye Career Center.
Sally, you need a root canal. Traveling, you need your wisdom teeth out. Traveling, you need braces. Traveling, you need a dental implant. Traveling, you need your teeth cleaned. Traveling! That's it, happy feet. You're benched until you start going to Dr. Welsh for your dental care. Quit traveling so much.
Yes, Coach. I'll check out their website at www.drbradwelsh.com and give them a call at 330-674-4876.
Good luck to all area winter sports teams.
A single-family home located at 7559 Township Road 105 Millersburg is listed for sale by Kaufman Realty and Auctions with an asking price of $239,000. This property was built in 1920 and has 5 bedrooms and 2 full baths with 2,200 square feet, located in the West Holmes Local School District. For more information or to choose a date and time to see this property, contact Dan Miller at 330-763-4653 or check it out at kaufmanrealty.com.
Hiland comes in with a record of 14-9 on the season, and Monroe Central a record of 15-8. Hiland has won 6 games in a row, though, so they are red hot entering the sectional final game tonight on the road gym here at the Perry Reese Junior Community Center. For the Hawks, they're averaging 50.5 points per game, while Monroe Central comes in averaging 55 points per contest. Defensively, the Hawks had the edge, allowing just under 46 points per game, and the Seminoles giving up just over 51 points per contest on the defensive end. Both teams, of course, out of the Division IV East District. Hiland, of course, the 3 seed down the 16 seed Newcomerstown, 54-8 here in their first tournament game back on Tuesday. Monroe Central, the 6 seed, they down the 13 seed Conotton Valley, 53-37. So the winner of this game will move on to the district semifinals on Tuesday. It'll be at 7 o'clock at a neutral site against either the 2 seed Caldwell or the 7 seed Shady side. Those two teams are squaring off tonight over at the Caldwell Gym. Also, in the lower half of this bracket, it's the top seed River. They're playing host to the 9 seed Shenandoah tonight. And also the 4 seed Bishop Rosecrans playing host to the 5 seed Strasburg. Winners of the games, those 2 games will square off again next Tuesday at 7 o'clock at a neutral site for the district semifinal matchup. Kuzi alongside tonight. We'll take a break, get some thoughts from him right after this here on WKLM.
Call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your Rheem Pro partner. With combined knowledge of over 65 years, you know that you're calling the very best. Berlin Heating and Cooling services and installs Rheem and all types of other furnaces and equipment. Berlin Heating and Cooling, they're your local team you can trust. Call today, 330-893-3057. That's 330-893-3057.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
Millersburg Electric has been serving the area since 1945 with quality sales and service of home appliances. And now, during the President's Day Super Sale, get selected savings throughout the store. Hi, this is Kerry Taylor, and as a member of one of the nation's largest appliance buying groups, we offer inventory levels and pricing equal or better than all of those larger stores. With over 250 items on display and thousands available, let our experienced staff show you the latest in kitchen appliances, laundry products, freezers, and more. Visit us on State Route 83 south of Millersburg or 24/7 at millersburgelectric.com.
Hiland playing host to Monroe Central in the Division IV Boys Sectional Championship game here from the Reese Center. Mac Riley alongside David Kuzi Border here for tonight's broadcast. And Kuzi, as we were talking about with Mark Schlabel, Tucker Howe, outstanding basketball player, and something the Hiland's going to have to pay attention to here tonight.
Yeah, Matt, really looking forward to seeing him play. And one thing with him, and Coach Schlabel mentioned it, is defensively, Hiland's probably going to throw a bunch of different combinations or different kids at him. And I'll be curious to see who gets the assignment for the Hawks. I'm going to guess maybe Finn Killey and possibly Connor Beachy off the bench, but it's going to take a team effort. You got to contain him, and I'm sure Hiland's got a good defensive game plan. But to me, it comes down to rebounding the basketball, and that's what Coach Schlabel mentioned, in the pregame talk. So rebounding definitely a big part of this game tonight.
Rebounding being a key. Aside from that, what else are you looking for from this Hawks team here this evening?
Yeah, I just think, obviously he mentioned about tempo, so I think they want to play a little up-tempo style. I think Hiland's a little bit deeper than Monroe Central, so maybe try to utilize their bench a little bit, try to score in transition, try to get some easy looks in transition with Sammy Detweiler and Carson Habiger, but kind of looking forward to see how things play out here tonight.
Should be a lot of fun here. We were in this gym last year, sectional final, went to overtime. Hiland got a win there. Again, for a Hiland team, we know, just like the girls, very battle-tested for whatever type of situation they're in.
Yeah, it's what the Hiland programs do, both on the boys and girls side. Is just play a regular season schedule to get ready for the postseason. And he mentioned being tournament tested, some ups and downs and peaks and valleys, but you get that. But now this is time where you want to be ready to go and ready for any opponent.
All right, reminder also we have tonight video live stream coverage on YouTube. We have the Boys Division 3 sectional final. It's Coshocton at Garaway. Again, that is being video live streamed on YouTube as well. It's also on WKLM-FM.com on stream too. And tomorrow we'll have plenty of action coming away with girls district championship basketball in the afternoon. Hiland will take on River. West Olds against John Glenn. Both those games will be video live streamed on YouTube. Also, the Hiland game will be on FM 95.3 as well as Stream 1. And West Olds on Stream 2. And also boys sectional championship basketball tomorrow night with West Olds at New Philadelphia. And girls district championship basketball tomorrow night on Stream 2. Waynedale takes on Chippewa. Also reports on the West Olds wrestlers competing in their sectional tournament over at Steubenville. We'll take a break. Kuzi will have tonight's starting lineups and then the opening tip right after this on WKLM.
Do you need help caring for a parent or aging loved one? Check out the assisted living options at Walnut Hills and Walnut Creek. Walnut Hills is a nonprofit, faith-based organization that has been providing excellent care and services to our community for 52 years. Come for a tour to meet our dedicated team members, experience the friendly, calm environment, and witness the outstanding care. To schedule a tour of our assisted living options at Walnut Hills, call 330-893-3200. Be sure to ask about how you can save $1,500 with a move into assisted living before May 1st.
It all started back in 1953 when a farmer from Stark County and a mortician from Holmes County opened up a tire store with 3 tires. Millersburg Tire Service is celebrating their 70th year anniversary, and they are proud to say they're still doing business like they did 70 years ago, just on a larger scale. As owner Brad Schmucker gets ready to slow down, the third generation gets ready to take the reins, ensuring they can provide exceptional service for years to come. Whether you need new tires, tire repairs, or regular maintenance, their experienced team has you covered. That's Millersburg Tire Service on State Route 39 east of Millersburg, celebrating 70 years of business. Denko Marketing of Millersburg has customers in all 50 states, Canada, and South America. Each day, over 300 shipments of garage door parts are shipped to customers everywhere by Denko Marketing. And while Denko Marketing appreciates this wide and varied market in the country and in the world, the thing they appreciate most is where they are located: home. That's why they support various community activities and devote as much attention to here as to there. At Denko Marketing, the most important business at hand is the business of home.
Stop in all this week for these great deals at Rody's IG Marketplace. Hi, this is Scott Rody, and we have extra large red seedless grapes, $1.99 a pound, 4-pound bag of California navel oranges, $3.88, 4-pound bag of IJ granulated sugar, $2.48. We also have IJ roll sausage, $3.49, Armour pepperoni, $2.99, tilapia fillets for $4.99 a pound, and 2-pound package of cooked shrimp for $14.99. Don't forget to call 674-7075 for meat, cheese, and party platters.
Starting line is being brought to you by Finish Line Auto Body, located on the north side of Millersburg. If your car is damaged, the best place to get it back in the game is at Finish Line Auto Body. And here's Kuzi with tonight's starting lineups.
Okay, Matt, so first for the Monroe Central Seminoles, coach, led by Coach John Perkins. They line up this way. Number 2 is a 5'10 junior, Lane Demchak. Number 3 is a 6'2 senior, Logan Brown. Number 12 is a 6-foot sophomore, Tyler Whitaker. Number 20 is a 6-foot sophomore, Jacob Fogel. And number 22, averaging 22.2 points per game, is a 6'1 sophomore, the prolific scorer, Tucker Howe. For the Hiland Hawks, led by Coach Mark Slayball, they go this way. Number 10 is 5'9 senior Finn Killey. Number 11 is a 6-foot junior Sammy Detweiler. Number 15, the 5'9 freshman Alex Miller. Number 21, the 6-foot senior Carson Habiger. And in the middle, the 6'7 junior, number 45, Alex Yoder.
Hiland a record of 14-9 on the season. Of course, they are the 3 seed in this East District. They're coached by Mark Slayball in his 18th season. And for Monroe Central, they are the 6th seed, a record of 15-8, and they're coached by John Perkins. And tonight's starting line is brought to you by Finish Line Auto Body. They have experts in collision repair and paint shops will have your car looking brand new. They'll even pay up to $500 of your insurance deductible. Give Brooks a call, 674-1483. McRoy alongside Kuzi for tonight's sectional championship matchup from the Reese Center. And it's Brogan Steimel back at WKLM Sports Central. Glad to have you with us on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. We're also video live streaming tonight's contest on the WKLM YouTube page. It's courtesy of Claxon Communications. Fred Williams producing tonight's video stream. Carson Zoller is working the cameras as well, so you can find that on YouTube Search WKLM or find the link for that on our Facebook page as well. As I mentioned before, we're also video live streaming the Garaway-Coshocton game tonight also on YouTube as well. Hiland wearing their white jerseys and white shorts, red numerals in red and black trim. And on the other end for Monroe Central, their red jerseys, red shorts, black numerals, and black and white trim as well. And pretty good crowd on hand here at the Reese Center here tonight, Kuzi.
Yeah, it is tournament time, Matt. It is definitely March Madness at the end of February, so definitely a great atmosphere. And I'm really looking forward to seeing this game. One thing in Monroe Central in pregame, they had guys out there shooting from Steph Curry range, so I'm curious. Hiland's going to have to guard their perimeter for sure.
Jumping for the Seminoles, Logan Brown, 6'2" senior, and for the Hawks, it'll be Alex Yoder. He's a 6'7" junior. There's the whistle and the toss. It'll be won by Hiland, going left to right in the first half of play. Sammy Detweiler across the timeline. Takes it right wing, gets the handoff now to Alex Miller. Back in the corner goes to Habiger. To the right post, Alex Yoder, double team. He'll throw it away. Turnover right off the bat on Hiland. Seminoles basketball going right to left from the Reese Center. Across the timeline, here's Howe, high on the right side. Crossover top of the key, comes to a jump stop. Pass left wing, spun it away, and a steal by Detweiler. To the front court to Finn Kelly. His layup is going to be good. Great tonight defense by Detweiler.
Yeah, absolutely, defense to offense.
2-0 Hiland. Monroe Central has the basketball. Here's Howe again across the half-court line. Working against Finn Kelly. Now to the right wing. Picks it up. Lobs it out top. Received by Dimchak. Back to Howe on the right wing. Howe looking. Now dribbles it to the foul line. Double teamed immediately. Spun around. Nowhere to go with it. Cross-court pass the corner goes to Fogel. His shot rejected out of bounds on a three-point attempt. Blocked out of bounds by Habiger.
Yeah, good closeout. Good job by Carson to get in there and altering the shot.
It'll be Monroe Central to inbound. Beneath their own backboard and trailing 2-0.
He didn't really alter it. He just kind of swatted it.
He certainly did. Out top goes to Brown. On the right point over to Whitaker. Now to Howell. Back near the midcourt line. Howell, the sophomore, dribbles at right point. Crossover to the foul line. Gets the handoff to Logan Brown. Brown to the foul line, to the lane. His layup off the glass and good. Logan Brown will tie it up at 2 apiece. Hiland ball. Alex Miller to the front court. The handoff goes to Habiger. Right corner to Detweiler. Dribbles the right wing. Detweiler to the foul line. Takes the left wing to Miller. Into the corner to Finn Kelly. Now Miller high on the left. On the right point goes to Sammy Detweiler. Right post inside to Alex Yoder. His shot left hand, no good. Rebound by Habiger. Now to Detweiler on the right wing. Dribbles at foul line. His 50-footers up in the air, going to be no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds off of Finn Kelly's hands, and it will be Monroe Central basketball. And good defense by the Seminoles.
Yeah, they are. They definitely are paying a lot of attention to Sammy Detweiler for sure. As much attention as what Hiland's paying to, obviously, Tucker Howell.
Howell came in averaging 22 a game and 8.9 rebounds per contest. Sammy Detweiler averaging 17 a game and 3.5 rebounds per game. Seminoles basketball. Now with it high on the right side, here's Logan Brown. To the right post inside to Howell. He'll bank it up and in, and now the Seminoles have their first lead.
Yeah, Monroe Central just doing a nice job of back screening for Tucker Howell coming off that back screen, so Hiland's going to figure out how to guard that one.
Hawks basketball down 4-2. Right wing to Detweiler. Into the corner goes to Habiger. Habiger drive to the lane. His shot up going to be knocked down. Carson Habiger. He'll tie it up at 4 apiece. Seminoles ball. So against some light full court pressure by Alex Miller. With it now is Lane Dimchak, the 5'10 junior guard, averaging 7 points per game and 2.5 rebounds. And he gets called for the half-court violation. Good tight defense by Alex Miller.
Yeah, good job by Alex of just creating that over and back violation right at midcourt and put enough pressure on and lost control of it. So second turnover by Monroe Central.
Hawks will have it tied up at 4. 5:20 to play in the first quarter. Alex Miller out top. Pass right wing goes to Habiger, back to Alex Miller. Out top to Habiger. On the left wing, goes to Detweiler. His three-pointer is going to be no good that time. Rebound going to be out of bounds. Alex Yoder trying to save that. They say he did not, and it will be Monroe Central basketball. And now checking in will be Connor Beachy, 5'9 junior guard for Hiland, replacing Finn Kelly.
Yeah, Connor gets the honor of guarding Tucker Howell now. Just try to wear him out a little bit.
Inbounded, grabbed by Howell in the backcourt, working against Beachy. He'll have it at three-quarter score. Now across the half-court line. Howell out top. Backs it up. Crossover to the foul circle. Backs it up again. Howell, good defense by Beachy. Kicks the left corner now to Dimchak. He'll take it out top. Cross-court pass. Received now by Fogel. Fogel out top. Spins around. Pass inside. Batted away by Detweiler. The steal by Habiger. Habiger on the fast break. Drive to the bucket. His layup off the glass and good. Habiger has 4. Hiland has a 2-point lead.
Good hesitation dribble by Carson in transition to just kind of change speeds a little bit.
Third turnover on the Seminoles. They had the ball now. Howe across the timeline. Again guarded by Beachy. Crossover, poke loose. There's a steal by Beachy. Beachy has it all alone. His layup off the glass and good. Connor Beachy gives Hiland a 4-point lead. 8-4 Hawks. Monroe Central has the ball. 4:13 to play first quarter. Here's Howe across the timeline. Dribbles it high on the right side. Crossover out top. Pass left wing goes to Fogel. His three-pointer's going to be knocked down. Jacob Fogel, nothing but net. Makes it a 1-point ball game. Hiland with the ball up 8-7. With the ball, Alex Miller out top. Dribbles it. Now to the left point. Left wing back to Detweiler. His three-pointer's going to be knocked down. He'll answer it. Sammy Detweiler, his first 3 points, 11-7 Hawks.
Yeah, both teams doing a good job of screening and on the perimeter, getting their shooters open.
Makes a big difference. Here's Fogel on the left wing. Hal top to Howe. Howe looking. Pass goes to the corner. Now we'll see the near side by Fogel. Back to Howe, high on the left side. Howe looking. Dribbles it down to the foul line. Picks it up. His favorite jumper's up in the air. Going to be knocked down. Tough shot by Howe.
That was a very well guarded by Connor Beachy, but Tucker Howe even a better shot.
He has 4. 11-9 Hawks. They had the ball. 3:10 to play first quarter from the recenter. Alex Miller's pass goes right wing to Habiger. Into the corner to the Detweiler. His three-pointer's going to be no good that time. Rebound. Grabbed by Tucker Howe. Seminoles ball. Howe across the timeline on the dribble. Dribbles behind his back. Now has it out top. Beachy falls down. Stolen away now by Beachy. Beachy to the front court. Now to the bucket. His layup off the last is going to be good with the left hand and a foul on Tucker Howe. And boy, has Connor Beachy been big off the bench here, Kuzi.
Yeah, that's the second time that Connor has picked his pocket and scored in transition. I think it's about the 6th or 7th point that Hiland's gotten off steals in transition.
First personal on Howe. First team foul on the Seminoles. 13-9 lead for the Hawks. And Beachy at the foul line with a chance for a 3-point play. Had 6 points and 1 rebound in that first tournament game for the 5'9 junior guard.
Yeah, I mean, both his steals were just on a crossover dribble, and Connor's just staying low to the ground, and Tucker, crosses it over, and Connor just pokes it loose. That's twice.
Just good solid defense by Connor Beachy. That free throw by the left-hander is going to be knocked down. Beachy has 5. 14-9 Hawks. Fulker pressure is on. Now the dribble for the Seminoles in the backcourt. Now the Tucker Howe. Howe works it against Beachy again. Across the timeline, double teamed by him and Finn Kelly, who's back in. That cross-court pass going to be chased down by Dimchak. Dimchak has the hook loose. There's a steal by Ashton Schrock. Schrock to the front court. Backs it up. The handoff goes to Detweiler. That's the 6th Monroe Central turnover. Now to Beachy in the corner. Al top to Nick Wigdon. Wigdon in the ballgame now. Right wing back to Sammy Detweiler. He'll back it up near the midcourt line to reset the offense. For Hiland. Detweiler on the left wing to the foul line. In the corner goes to Beachy. Beachy to the foul line. His floater up in the air going to be knocked down. Connor Beachy.
How about Connor Beachy? 7 points in the first quarter off the bench.
What a spark. 16-9 Hawks. Seminoles ball now. Here's Dimchak in the backcourt. Across the timeline being hounded by Schrock. Ball thrown away. The steal by Sammy Detweiler. Now on the fast break. Detweiler with the layup. Off the glass and good. That'll spark a timeout by Monroe Central. 18-9 Hiland. 1:52 to play first quarter. This is sectional championship basketball on WKLM.
When you support local contractors, you're supporting MRV Siding Supply. They work with many local contractors that sell their very highly rated Provia products. Look for local installers at the Home and Garden Show in the Cleveland IX Center, February 3rd through 12th, and the Amish Country Spring Home and Garden Show in the Malhope Event Center, March 2nd through 4th.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Great start here for the Hawks, Syracuse. Even a little shout out by somebody else that's tuning in, right?
Absolutely. Sheldon Schrock is Ashton Schrock's dad is stationed down in Charleston, South Carolina as the airline pilot, and Sheldon, I know, is tuning in and watching on YouTube also.
We appreciate that. Seminoles had the ball out of the timeout, trailing by 9. Here's the handoff in the backcourt. And the dribble by Dimchak, guarded by Schrock across the timeline with that great defense. Dimchak to the right wing. Pass to the side, going to be grabbed by Pardon. Cross-court pass in the corner goes to Brown. His three-pointer going to be no good. Rebound corralled by Ashton Schrock. Hiland ball on the fast break. Pass inside goes to Nick Wigden. Back over to Habiger, knocked away by Habiger on the steal. He'll throw it out of bounds. And it's going to be deflected, they say, by Monroe Central. Hiland's going to have this basketball. So initial turnover on the Hawks, and Habiger stole it back, and that ball goes out of bounds, but off of Monroe Central, they're going to say. So Hawks with it at side court. Habiger to inbound out top to Finn Kelly. Right point goes to Ashton Schrock. Schrock out top. Left point goes to Wigden. His three-pointers up in the air, going to be no good. Rebound grabbed by Tucker Howell. And Seminoles ball down 18-9, 1:12 to play in the first quarter. Howell to the front court. Gets the handoff to Lane Dimchak. Again guarded by Schrock. Dimchak down to the right wing. Pass inside to Howell, too tall, out of bounds. That'll be the 8th turnover on Monroe Central. At the conclusion of this contest, we'll be announcing the Subway Player of the Game, and that player receives one complimentary foot-long fresh value meal from the Subway in Millersburg, and just terrific defense by the Hawks.
Yeah, Hiland's ball pressure all over the floor is just really creating a lot of havoc here for Monroe Central.
50 seconds in, counting to go. First quarter, Hiland has the ball and an 18-9 advantage. Now to Wigden, around the foul line, Finn Kelly. He'll dribble to the baseline. Kelly under the bucket, hands it off to Alex Yoder. He'll lay it up and in.
Great pass by Finn Kelly.
First two of the game for Alex Yoder, 20-9 Hiland. Monroe Central ball. Howell across the timeline, being hounded by Finn Kelly now. 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Howell to the right wing, now to the corner. Picks it up. On the right wing, back to Logan Brown, guarded by Habiger. Brown spins around, picks it up. Out top, throws it away, but chased back down instead, high on the left, into the hands of Xavier Kenny. To the corner on the drive by Pardon to the baseline, he's cut off. Kicks it inside to Kenny. Out top to Howell, his three-pointer's going to be no good. Rebound grabbed inside by Habiger, he's being hung on to. They finally do call the foul on Logan Brown. Second team foul on Monroe Central. And the foul on Brown, his first personal foul. Also a reminder to stay tuned immediately following the game for High School Scoreboard. It's brought to you tonight by Rody's IGA, with all the area tournament scores for you every 15 minutes all the way until midnight. 5.6 seconds to go in the quarter. Here's Detweiler across the timeline to the left wing. Out top, Detweiler. Left wing on the three-pointer by Habiger is going to be no good off the rim. Rebound goes over to Pardon. That'll close out the first quarter. At the end of one from the recenter, it's Hiland 20 and Monroe Central 9. This is Sectional Championship Basketball on WKLM.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent, Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
If you're a motivated individual looking for employment, then Village Motors may have an opportunity for you to start a career. This is Deke Miller letting you know that Village Motors is now hiring technicians with various levels of experience, service advisors, salespeople, and we're also looking for help in our parts department. We offer competitive pay and benefits and a remarkable work environment. Contact Tom Porman at 674-8543 or email him at tporman@villagemotorsinc.com.
First quarter numbers courtesy of Kuzi, where Hiland went 1 of 5 on three-point tries. Monroe Central was 1 for 4, 25%. Hiland 8 for 10 for two-point range for 80% shooting. Terrific shooting by the Hawks. Monroe Central a perfect 3 for 3, though. Hiland 1 for 1 for the foul line. And ball thrown away by the Seminoles to begin the second quarter. The steal by Detweiler. His layup can be off the last and good. Sammy Detweiler.
Yeah, again, defense to offense. Good ball pressure. Good steal by Sammy.
Monroe Central had no free throws in that first quarter. The Seminoles out rebounding the Hawks 4-3, but 8 turnovers from Monroe Central, 1 for Hiland in that first quarter of play. And another turnover on a half-court violation on Howell on the tight defense by Finn Kelly. That's going to be the 10th turnover on Monroe Central.
Yeah, one thing, Matt, Hiland doesn't just have one or two guys playing good ball pressure defense. They got everybody on the floor playing good ball pressure.
That's what they do, and the Hawks have it right now. Here's Alex Miller out top. On the right wing, the Sammy Detweiler. Into the corner, Alex Yoder now. Right wing back to Detweiler. Out top to Alex Miller. On the left wing, back to Habiger. Back in the corner, Alex Miller dribbles it. He'll find Habiger out top to the foul line, to the lane. Goes crashing in there. He'll get called for the charge that time. on Habiger as he went crashing into Logan Brown.
Yeah, Carson just trying to really be aggressive offensively, and good job by Logan Brown stepping in and taking the charge. Only the second team turnover for the Hawks.
Full court pressure is on by Hiland. Inbounded grab in the backcourt by Xavier Kenny, 6-foot senior. Kenny, a three-quarter score. Double team into the front court. The pass knocked away and stolen by Alex Miller. Miller to the front court. That's the 11th Monroe Central turnover. Down to the corner to Detweiler. Takes it to the baseline. His 10-footers up in the air. Going to be knocked down. Sammy Detweiler now has 9. 24-9 lead now for the Hawks. They closed out that first quarter on a 12-2 run and have scored the first 2 buckets of the second quarter. Seminoles ball to the front court. Here's Howe on the left wing. Howe with it against Finn Kelly. Pass out top to Kenny. To the foul line. To the lane. His pass the corner. Knocked away. And the steal by Sammy Detweiler. That's the 12th turnover. And Detweiler now to the front court. High on the right side. Into the corner to Finn Kelly. Takes it to the baseline, lost the handle, goes out of bounds, but knocked away by Howe. But right now, the Seminoles team just cannot figure out this Hiland defense.
Yeah, and you know, Matt, one thing Hiland does extremely well right now is they're pressuring without fouling. I mean, they've only got one team foul, but they're still putting great ball pressure and moving their feet in gaps, just really making it difficult.
Inbounded a pass to an open. Habiger missed the layup. His putback is good, however, on the second effort and the foul. Carson Habiger now a chance for a three-point play.
Carson, good job of sticking with the missed first shot, following up, and getting an and-one opportunity.
And meanwhile, that's the second personal on Tucker Howe. And 13 foul on the Seminoles. Just everything going the Hawks' way right now as Habiger now up to 6 points. Carson Habiger, 6-foot senior, had 12 points, 5 rebounds that first matchup in the first tournament game. A 71% free throw shooter. Free throw no good. Rebound by Alex Yoder. His putback no good. And got called for going over the back after that missed shot.
Yeah, I'm just a little too aggressive by Alex, but yeah, only his first foul.
And second team foul on Hiland. Full court pressure was on. And it'll be inbounded, knocked away. There's the steal again. Over to Sammy Detweiler. His layup is good. Detweiler now has 6 in the quarter, 11 for the game. 28-9 lead for Hiland. Seminoles ball in the backcourt with 13 turnovers tonight across the timeline. Here is Dimchak to the left wing. Spins around. Logan Brown now has a 6'2 senior guard, averaging 9 points per game. Picks it up. Pass left wing to Howell. Howell to the baseline. Lost it, out of bounds, and turnover. Actually, was it deflected?
It was deflected by Connor. I think it stays in the Monroe Central.
So he'll stay with the Seminoles here.
He got beat off the dribble. Did a good job of poking it from behind.
Timeout is called. 5:48 to play in the half. Hiland 28 and Monroe Central 9. This is Sectional Championship Basketball on WKLM.
Are you having ongoing issues with your flat or low slope roof? MEB Systems of Sugar Creek specializes in flat or low slope roofs and has been serving the community and beyond since 1977. Whether it's tracking down or resolving that persistent leak, you are in need of a complete roof replacement, or you have a new build, MEB Systems will strive to find the best solution for you. They believe if a job is worth doing, it's worth doing right. Call MEB Systems Incorporated today at 330-852-4333 and visit them online at MEBsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all Holmes County athletes a safe and healthy season.
Timeout. Tucker Howell inbounds it to the corner. Grabbed now by Logan Brown. Kicks it high on the right side of Dimchak. Dribbles it now back near the midcourt line. Guarded tightly by Alex Miller. Now to the left wing. The handoff goes to Jacob Fogel. And he'll get called for traveling on that defense by Habiger. That time the 14th turnover.
Yeah, Matt, just to give you an idea, that's the 6th turnover by Monroe Central. They have not attempted a shot this quarter.
And Hiland, since they led 8-7, the Hawks have gone on a 20-2 run. It'll be Hawks basketball into the corner. Here's Connor Beachy out top to Habiger. Right wing to Detweiler. Back to Habiger out top. Directing traffic. 5:20 to play in the first half. Right wing back over to Detweiler. Back in the corner to Alex Yoder. Cross-court pass goes to Habiger. His three-pointers up in the air going to be no good. Rebound going to be grabbed by Howe. Seminoles ball. Howe across the timeline. Has it high on the right. Shovels it out top to Dimchak. He'll cross over to the foul line. Picks it up. Out top of the pass. Going to be stolen away by Sammy Detweiler. Now on the fast break. His layup off the last good with the left hand. Sammy Detweiler. He now has 8 in the quarter and 13 for the ball game. The 15th turnover on the Seminoles. 30-9 lead for Hiland. Howell across the timeline. And that was close to a half-court violation. Working against Connor Beachy. Into the corner, grabbed by Dimchak. Dribbles the left wing. Howell top to Howell, through a too tall. Howell will chase it back down near midcourt. Tucker Howell has it against Beachy to the right wing. Now to the corner, double team. Out of bounds, but he off of Sammy Detweiler. It'll stay with Monroe Central.
Yeah, just absolutely phenomenal team defense by Hiland. And not only kids that are guarding Tucker Howell, but people off the ball, being in gaps, being in good position, and just making life difficult for Monroe Central right now.
They have done that throughout this first half. Brown to inbound it. He does so over to Jacob Fogel. Fogel out top. Left wing back over to Dimchak. Looking. Shovels it out top. Now to Tucker Howell. Back in the left wing. Received by Whitaker. Into the corner drive by Dimchak. Whitaker left wing. Back out top to Jacob Fogel. Back in the right point. Goes to Howell. His three-pointers up in the air. Going to be off the mark. Rebound grab by a leaping Alex Yoder. Hiland ball up 30-9. 4 minutes to play in the second quarter. Detweiler to the front court. On the left wing to Habiger. Back to Detweiler. Gets the hand out to Alex Yoder. Now to Carson Habiger. On the left wing back to Detweiler. His three-pointer's going to be nothing but net. Sammy Detweiler. And he's red hot meanwhile here in the first half. 33-9 lead for the Hawks. Seminoles ball. Into the front court. Here's Logan Brown to the right wing. Guarded by Detweiler. Spinning around. Looking. Pass inside. Deflected. Knocked out of bounds by Beachy. It'll stay with Hiland. Stopped by Southside. Quickly would ask for a Quaker State oil change for performance you can count on. Quaker State, the power to reduce friction. Sometimes, Kuzi, you see a guy that has it going for the offensive end. He kind of suffers on the defensive end. Not the case with Sammy Detweiler.
Not at all, Matt. Not at all. Hits that big three and goes down next possession and, creates a deflection and just doing everything very well for Hiland here.
Inbounds pass goes over to Pardon. Missed the layup. Rebound by Habiger. Now the Schrock in the front court goes to Beachy. His layup going to be off the glass and good. Circus shot goes in by Connor Beachy. 9 points for him. He'll poke it loose again. Grabbed now by Pardon for the corner. Three-pointer by Dimchak. Off the mark. Rebound grab by Pardon now, Tom. Dylan Pardon, the 6'1" sophomore, to the foul line. His shot up blocked by Alex Yoder. He'll get the rebound. On the four, stolen back away by Kenny. Xavier Kenny, shot blocked in by Alex Yoder. He thought it was all ball. That time they call him for the foul. But nothing coming easy here for this Monroe Central team.
No, Hiland putting ball pressure on the perimeter, then Alex Yoder just being a rim protector at the paint.
Second personal on Alex Yoder, 13 foul on the Hawks. Xavier Kenny, 6-foot senior at the foul line for the first time tonight. And the free throw's up by the left-hander, going to be knocked down. His first point this evening. Stop by the jewelry store during Girls Night Out. It'll be this Saturday, tomorrow, in historic downtown Millersburg. Get 50% off all fashion jewelry and get a free pearl set with every $75 purchase. Plus, take a picture of their magic mirror at the jewelry store, 97 West Jackson Street in Millersburg. Second free throw also good by Kenny. And now a 35-11 lead for Hiland.
Yeah, first 2 points of the quarter for Monroe Central on 2 free throws there.
Hiland had scored the first 15 points of the quarter. Hiland ball. Here's Detweiler to the left wing. 2:45 to play in the half. Now to Kelly on the right wing. Goes to Alex Miller. Miller out top. Left point back in the three-pointer by Detweiler. Going to be in and out and no good. Rebound grabbed inside by Tucker Howell. Howell with it himself across the timeline. On the left wing, back over to Xavier Kenny. Kenny guarded tightly by Finn Kelly. Inside goes over to a backdoor cutting to Logan Brown, who banks it up and in. Brown has 4. 35-13 Hiland. They had the ball. Here's Alex Miller to the front court. Al top down to Habiger. Drive to the lane. Nice look inside to Finn Kelly. He lays it up and in.
Yeah, very good pass by Carson, finding Finn wide open underneath the basket.
Finn Kelly, 4 points, 37-13 Hiland. 2:05 to play in the half. Drive, runner up in the air by Brown. Blocked inside. Rebound grabbed by Sammy Detweiler. Hiland ball to the corner. Goes to Habiger. Drive to the baseline. His layup off the last and good by Carson Habiger. He has 8, 39-13 Hiland. All Hawks in the first half. Here's Pardon to the front court. Double team with it. Now to the right wing. To the corner. Now to the baseline. Lost it. Pass goes out top now. Shut up in the air. Going to be no good by Dimchak. Rebound grabbed inside by Sammy Detweiler. 1.5 to play in the second quarter. Detweiler to the front court. Now to drive to the lane. His layup going to be no good, but he was undercut. That will be a blocking foul called inside on Logan Brown. 14th foul on the Seminoles, and Brown has a second personal foul. Always scary plays on those situations.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Sammy bounced up, but landed pretty hard there, but he's shaking him off.
Timeout call, 1.5 to play in the second quarter, 39-13 Hiland. This is sectional championship basketball on WKLM.
At Wayne Door, we are your trusted partner in helping you build your dream home with quality technicians who pay attention to every detail so you won't have to pay costly future repairs. At Wayne Door, we only install high-quality products to protect your family for generations to come. We have your whole house covered with garage doors, windows, and more. So choose the team at Wayne Door. People you can trust since 1973. Visit waynedoor.com for a free quote today.
It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Call Homes Ready Mix of Millersburg, offering ready mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Call today for prices and delivery options of ready mix concrete at 674-0865 or sand and gravel at 674-8121. That's Homes Ready Mix of Millersburg, a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
Immediately following the game for high school scoreboard on WKLM. It's brought to you tonight by Rody's IGA Marketplace. It'll be Brokenstein. We're reporting on all the area tournament scores for you every 15 minutes all the way until midnight. It'll be Sammy Detweiler at the foul line. Out of the timeout, that free throw is up and going to be knocked down by Sammy Detweiler. And Detweiler now, a huge second quarter. He has 17 first half points.
Yeah, and again, one thing with Sam is he's so hard to guard. He can score, again, at all three levels. At the three, at the mid-range, and at the free throw line.
Second free throw, no good. Rebound goes to Logan Brown. Seminoles ball. Brown to the front court. Drive to the lane, and he'll be fouled on the reach in that time on his drive to the bucket. And that'll be the fourth team foul on Hiland in this first half. They're going to slap that foul on Detweiler, his first. 1:20 to play in the half. At the conclusion of this contest, we'll be announcing the Subway Player of the Game. And that player receives one complimentary foot-long fresh value meal from the Subway in Millersburg. Xavier Kenny's pass inside. Right block to Logan Brown. He'll back it up to the right wing. Brown now to the baseline. His cross-court pass goes to Demchak. His 18-footer going to be no good. Rebound hauled inside by Alex Miller. Miller to the front court, goes over to Nick Wigdon. Wigdon to the baseline. His layup off the last and good. Nick Wigdon has his first two, 42-13 Hiland. Seminoles ball to the front court. Here's Demchak. Now top to Dylan Pardon. To the corner goes to Xavier Kenny now. 48 seconds to go in the half. Pass inside goes to Howell, right block. His shot up going to be no good. Rebound to the floor, grabbed by Sammy Detweiler. Hiland ball and a big lead at 42-13. Into the front court to Alex Miller. Miller dribbles it. Pass goes over to Nick Wigdon. Wigdon surveys it. Again, this game being video live streamed on YouTube tonight, courtesy of the Claxon Communications team. We're also on FM 95.3, WKLM-FM.com. That ball thrown away by Alex Miller. A little miscommunication that time, and Hiland has just the fourth turnover.
Yeah, just a little miscommunication there with Alex and Sammy, but I was going to say probably the only bad possession Hiland has had here in the half.
No doubt about it. David Kuzi border alongside the broadcast tonight, alongside Matt Croy, and now the Seminoles have the ball. 12 seconds to go in the half. Into the front court. Here's Tucker Howell to the right wing. Backs it up. Pass goes out top to Logan Brown. Brown to the foul line. His 15-footer is going to be no good. Rebound hauled in by Alex Miller. Baseball shot at the half is going to be no good at the buzzer to close out the first half from the recenter. And the Hawks see dominant first half. At halftime, it's Hiland 42 and Monroe Central 13. Back around the recap the first half for you after this on WKLM.
Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
Are you still manually tracking your business credit card expenses? This is Pat Ryan, Payments and Card Services Manager for the Commercial and Savings Bank, and we now offer a solution to help. Together with Visa, the CSB Business Credit Card makes tracking easy by connecting to your expense management platform. With every transaction that is made, the data is passed to your system and the transactions are automatically categorized. So you can spend less time reviewing receipts and more time running your business. Call or text us at 800-654-9015 to learn more. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Broman & Byler in Millersburg is a local full-service accounting firm. Hello, this is John Byler. We offer a complete range of services from tax, business, and estate planning to bookkeeping and payroll services. When choosing a financial advisor at tax time, choose Broman & Byler at 161 North Washington Street in Millersburg. You can reach us at 330-674-8222.
Commitment is part of who we are. Commitment to community, commitment to safe and reliable power, and commitment to zero contact. Hi, I'm Jim Stake, a lineman at Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative. Daily we work around 7,200 volts of electricity. We have many reasons to restore power efficiently and return home safely. We are more than a hard hat and safety vest. We are fathers, brothers, and sons. Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative, your local electric provider, powered by people.
Configuring the Bluetooth, deciding who controls the music, remembering where you parked. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your vehicle doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like remembering if you're on the 3rd or 4th level of the parking garage. That's simple human sense.
Visit Hummel Group in Berlin, Mansfield, Newark, Orville, and Worcester, or online at HummelGRP.com.
A single-family home located at 2603 Domet Drive, Unit 1391, Millersburg, is listed for sale by Kaufman Realty and Auctions. With an asking price of $250,000, this property was built in 1987 and has 3 bedrooms and 2 full baths with 1,508 square feet, located in the Lake Buckhorn subdivision, West Holmes Local School District. For more information or to choose a date and time to see this property, contact Dan Miller at 330-763-4653 or check it out at KaufmanRealty.com.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center continues to offer the convenience of 2 great locations on US 62 in Weinsberg and on County Road 201 in Berlin. The Weinsberg shop will take care of heavy-duty truck and fleet customers from 7 a.m. to midnight, while the Berlin facility will repair auto and light trucks from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Contact them in Weinsberg at 359-5421. Or in Berlin at 674-6970. That's Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center in Weinsberg and Berlin.
Basketball from the Re-Center. It was a dominant first half for the Hiland as they lead at 42-13 over Monroe Central. As Hiland, they led 8-7 in the first, then closed out the first quarter on a 12-2 run and led 20-9 after one. Hiland would then score the first 15 points of the second quarter, leading 35-9. They outscored the Seminoles 22-4 in all in that second quarter. And all Hawks, they have a 42-13 lead at the half. For Hiland in that first half, leading the way was Sammy Detweiler. He was 2 for 5 for 3-point tries and also 5 for 6 from 2-point range, 1 for 2 for the foul line. Detweiler had 17 points in the first half to lead all scorers, already in double figures for the 21st time on the season. Also scoring for Hiland, just missing double figures, was Connor Beachy, and he was huge off the bench, both offensively and defensively. Beachy was 4 for 4 from 2-point range and 1 for 1 for the foul line. As Beachy had 9 points in that first half, Connor Beachy already a new season high for him with that 9-point effort in the first half. Also 8 points scored by Carson Haberger, 4 points for Finn Killey, 2 for Alex Yoder, rounding out the Hiland total of 42. For Monroe Central, tough going for them offensively. Tucker Howe, he came in averaging 22 a game, and just 4 points for him the entire first half. As for Howe, going 0 for 2 on 3-point tries, 2 for 3 from 2-point range, that was it. for the total of 4 points. Also 4 points scored by Logan Brown, 3 for Jacob Fogel, and 2 points scored by Xavier Kenny, rounding out the 13 points scored by the Seminoles. Halftime score, Hiland 42. Monroe Central 13. Now Kuzi has a look at the first half team numbers.
Okay, Matt, so here's the first half numbers for Hiland. They were 2 of 8 from the three-point line for 25%. They were a sizzling 17 out of 21 for 81% from the 2. Hiland was 2 of 4 from the free throw line for 50%. Hiland had 13 rebounds and only committed 4 turnovers. For Monroe Central, they were 1 of 6 from the 3 for 17%. They were 4 of 11 from the 2 for 36%. Monroe Central attempted 2 free throws. They made them both, so 2 for 2 for 100%. 7 rebounds for Monroe Central, and the telling tale, they committed 15 turnovers in that first half.
Individually for the Hawks, Sammy Detweiler had 3 boards, 4 rebounds also for Carson Haberger. He had 2 at the offensive end, 3 rebounds also for Alex Yoder. And for Monroe Central, 4 rebounds by Tucker Howe in that first half. Akusi, it was all about defense in that first half.
Yeah, just, Coach Slayball, I don't know if he was being facetious or what. He was worried about nobody guarding Tucker Howe this year, but tell you what, Finn Kelly and Connor Beachy both did an outstanding job. And, Connor, definitely is already his season high of 9, but those 9 points, I think 4 of those came off 2 steals at the top of the key where he just, picked the crossover dribble and went and laid it in. One was the old-fashioned and one play. But, yeah, they got multiple people guarding Tucker Howe, and then they're just in gaps, making it difficult for everybody else.
No question, but they put on a clinic defensively in that first half, did the Hawks. And last glance in the second quarter, Caldwell had a 19-18 lead over Shadyside. Of course, they would play the winner of that matchup for the district semifinals coming up on Tuesday. And also, the update on the Garaway game. Garaway had a 29-20 advantage over Coshocton in their game that's also being video live streamed on YouTube as well. Halftime score here in boys Division 4 sectional championship basketball. Hiland 42 and Monroe Central 13. Back with the second half after this on WKLM.
At Mack Oilfield Service, they offer specialized trucking, water hauling, dirt work, and general oil field service in New York, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Ohio. They have the equipment and manpower to tackle any task handed to them. The future lies in the hands of our youth, and Mack Oilfield Service is proud to support them. Call Mack Oilfield Service for all your oil field needs at 330-674-7371. That's 330-674-7371.
Stop by Busy Bees Auto Gear on Township Road 311 Millersburg in the former Jim Barnhart Auto Body facility. They're Holmes County's one-stop shop for just about anything that pertains to your vehicle. Proudly dealing with over 1,400 manufacturers, just bring it in and they'll take care of all your accessories. Do your ceramic coatings and fix your dents and do it all at one place. From residential to commercial, Busy Bees Auto Gear 100% stands behind all of their work. Call Busy Bees Auto Gear today at 330-674-1122. That's 674-1122.
Stop in all this week for these great deals at Rody's IG Marketplace. Hi, this is Scott Rody, and we have extra large red seedless grapes, $1.99 a pound, 4-pound bag of California navel oranges, $3.88, 4-pound bag of IJ granulated sugar, $2.48. We also have IJ roll sausage, $3.49, Armour pepperoni, $2.99, tilapia fillets for $4.99 a pound, and 2-pound package of cooked shrimp for $14.99. Don't forget to call 674-7075 for meat, cheese, and party platters at Rody's IGA.
Everywhere, every day, someone somewhere needs someone to care. Young people are especially desirous of someone to show an interest in what they do, where they are going, and what they will become. Denko Marketing of Millersburg believes taking that interest in a young person can make all the difference. Which young person needs your time and interest? Whichever one or ones you can give it to. They'll take care of the rest. Supporting young people in all endeavors is especially important to Denko Marketing of Millersburg, where the business at hand is the business of home.
When it comes to service, nobody cares more than Village Motors in Millersburg. This is Deke Miller, and I'm proud to say that we have state-of-the-art equipment and factory-trained technicians working on your vehicle when you visit. And we also offer a variety of preventative maintenance programs designed to greatly reduce the cost of your service visits. We are competitive, convenient, and we care. So the next time you need your vehicle service, stop by and see us at Village Motors in Millersburg.
This game is being video live streamed on the WKLM YouTube page tonight, courtesy of the Claxon Communications team of Fred Williams producing tonight's video stream, and also Carson Zoller is working the cameras. We're also on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. Brogan Stymel is back at WKLM Sports Central as well. Of course, the winner of this game moves on to face either Caldwell or Shadyside in Tuesday's district semifinal game. It'll be a neutral site at 7 o'clock. And last time we saw, Caldwell had a 19-18 lead over Shadyside in the second quarter. The other game being video live streamed on YouTube tonight. That, of course, has the Garaway taking on Coshocton. Garaway has a halftime lead at 29-20 over that Coshocton team in their sectional final in Division III over at Garaway. Back way alongside David Kuzy, board report tonight's broadcast, and for Hiland, you got to expect to still that same defensive effort here in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, you always say, shots will come and go, but one thing you can always control is your effort and your defense.
Hawks will have it first at side court to inbound. It'll be Habiger to Alex Miller. Hawks going right to left in the second half from the recenter. Left wing back to Habiger. His pass out top goes to Alex Miller. Miller to the foul line. Left wing back to Habiger. Cross-court pass to Detweather to the corner to Alex Miller. His three-pointer is going to be off the mark. Rebound grab by Tucker Howe. Stolen away by Habiger. Will be a held ball. Arrow does point the other way to Monroe Central. A good quick hands that time by Habiger after that missed shot. Focal pressure is on him to Tucker Howe. And still working against Connor Beachy, who got the start here in the second after that terrific first half. Howe to the front court. Pass goes right wing now to Lane Dimchak. Picks it up. Got a Howe in the corner. Howe holds onto it. Now dribbles it right wing. Backs it up, double team. Spins around the baseline. His fadeaway jumper high in the air. No good, missed everything. Rebound to Alex Yoder. Hiland ball. Alex Miller across the timeline. Fumbles it, now gets it back. Pass left wing to Simi Detweather. Pass goes inside, and the shot up going to be no good by Alex Yoder. Rebound grabbed inside by Tucker Howe. Howe to the front court. Dribbles it out top. On the right wing, back of the hands down, the shot up in the air by Fogel, three-pointer no good. Rebound goes over to Carson Habiger. Habiger on the fast break, drive to the lane. His shot high up in the air, going to be good. Knocked down, some contact, no foul. He's still got it to go.
Yeah, acrobatic shot there by Carson.
He has 10, 44-13 Hiland. Similar's ball, baseball pass inside, stolen away by Alex Miller. Miller's pass goes to Beachy. His layup left hand is good. Beachy adds to his season high, 11 points now, 46-13 Hiland, and a timeout is called. 6.5 to play in the third. Hiland 46, Monroe Central 13. This is sectional championship basketball on WKLM.
Did you know that beginning this year, there's the federal tax credit for Energy Star rated exterior windows and doors? At MRV Siding Supply, they have the top rated windows and doors on the market. And right now you can get a 30% tax credit, up to $600 on windows, and up to $500 tax credit on exterior doors. Plus, material is now more readily available with shorter lead time and better priced at their new location on County Road 624 in Millersburg, as well as their facilities in Newark and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at MRV Siding Supply.
Get your siding supplies from the Siding Guys, MRV Siding Supply.
This is Raleigh Mast. I'm a fleet mechanic with Yoder Lumber Logistics. We are a truckload carrier and broker servicing customers east of the Rocky Mountains. We have a fleet of late model equipment specializing in flatbed and Conestoga freight. At Yoder Lumber Logistics, we take pride in offering our customers fast and friendly service at competitive rates for all their inbound and outbound needs. Give us a call today at 330-893-3131.
Contest will be announcing the Subway Player of the Game. That player receives one complimentary foot-long fresh value meal from the Subway in Millersburg. Focal pressure is on embedded and grabbed finally by Dimchak. He'll cross the timeline. Dimchak to the foul circle, hands it off to Howe. Howe drive. His shot for the foul line by Howe, going to be no good. Rebound goes to the corner. It'll be out of bounds. It'll be off the hands of Alex Miller, and they'll stay with the Seminoles. 46-13 Hawks. Stay tuned immediately following the game for high school scoreboard on WKLM. It's brought to you tonight by Rody's IGA Marketplace. Brogan Stymel reporting on all area tournament scores for you all the way until midnight. Embedded out top. It'll be tracked down now by Tyler Whitaker on the right wing to Howe. Howe dribbles it to the top of the key. Working against Nick Wigden. Howe to the foul line. Kicks it to back to the corner. Back to Howe. His three-pointer is going to be no good. Rebound hauled in by Alex Miller. Hiland ball, Miller across the timeline. Miller pass goes the corner to Habiger. Dribbles it to the foul line. Cross-court pass, Alex Miller. The corner goes to Wigton. His three-pointer is going to be knocked down. Great ball move leads to an open shot. Wigton knocks it down.
Yeah, good extra pass by Hiland, turning down a good shot for a great shot.
Wigton has 5, 49-13 Hawks. 5:40 to play third quarter. Seminoles basketball to the front court. They have yet to score in this third quarter. Hiland scoring the first 7 points. Now Howe out top. Dribbles it against Wigton. Howe picks it up, the handoff. Three-pointer up in the air by Fogel. Going to be off the mark. Rebound corralled by Alex Miller. Hiland ball into the front court to Simi Detweiler on the right wing. Out top to Alex Miller. Down in the corner, goes inside to Yoder. Into the corner to Nick Wigton. His three-pointer is going to be good again. Nick Wigton back-to-back threes. He has 8 points.
Nick likes that corner three.
Yes, he does. Highland scored the first 10 points of the quarter now. 52-13 lead now for the Hawks. Seminoles ball. 5 minutes to go in the third. On the right point, pass goes from the near side to Demchak. Inside now to Logan Brown. His layup is going to be good. Brown has 6, the first points of the quarter for Monroe Central. And Hiland has the basketball. On the left wing, back to Wigton. Holds onto it, out top now to Haberger. Drive to the lane, back in the corner to Detweiler. His three-pointer is going to be no good. Rebound by Haberger. His putback is going to be no good. Rebound grabbed by Logan Brown now. Seminoles ball. Brown to the front court. Has it right point against Detweiler. To the foul line. Drive to the lane. His layup off bounce is going to be good off the glass. Logan Brown. He has back-to-back buckets. 8 points for Logan Brown. 52-17 lead now for the Hawks. Nearing the midway point of the third quarter. Alex Miller to the front court. Now to Haberger. Back to Alex Miller. Now to the baseline. His pass knocked out of bounds by Tucker Howell. Will stay with the Hawks. As Jack Hersberger, Ashton Schrock checking in. Out will be Alex Yoder and Alex Miller. Simi Detweiler to inbound for Hiland. Inbounds the lift of the foul line to Jack Hersberger. He'll find Carson Haberger. On the left wing to Detweiler. Dribbles it to the foul line. His 15-footer is going to be off the mark. Rebound goes to Howe. Seminoles ball. Howe to the front court. Takes it right wing. To the foul line, juggles it. Into the corner, goes over to Kenny. His 18-footer going to be knocked down. Xavier Kenny. His first field goal, 4 points for Kenny. 52-19 Hiland, they had the ball. Out top to Haberger, left wing to Nick Wigton. Wigton dribbles it to the baseline. His shot off the last and no good. Rebound tipped around, grabbed by Wigton. His putback is going to be good. He got the roll. 8 points in the quarter for Nick Wigton. He has 10 for the ball game.
Good job of Nick just sticking with the missed shot.
Makes it a 54-19 game in favor of Hiland. Pass by Parton goes to the corner. Now to Logan Brown. Directing traffic left wing. Brown out top to the foul line. Brown outbound shot, missed everything. Rebound goes to Jack Hersberger. Haberger across the timeline. Everybody falling down. In pass to the pass goes over to a streaking Simi Detweiler who lays it up and in. Detweiler now has 19, 56-19 Hawks. Here's Howe. Pass inside to Kenny. His layup going to be good. And the foul. Xavier Kenny has a chance for a three-point play. First team foul on Hiland here in this third quarter of action. And that foul going to be called on Carson Haberger, his second. And now in Luke Bass replacing Simi Detweiler. At the foul line, Xavier Kenny. 6-foot senior. Free throws up and going to be no good. Rebound grab by Nick Wigton. Hiland ball. Wigton across the timeline. Gets the handoff to Ashton Schrock. And the freshman surveys it. Now dribbles it. Into the corner goes to Wigton. His three-pointer going to be no good that time. Got his own rebound. Inside the paint, Wigton shot up going to be knocked down. 12 points, Nick Wigton. 58-21 lead now for the Hawks. 1.5 to play third quarter. Here's Howell to the front court. Poke loose by Wigton, rolls out of bounds and be off of Tucker Howell's hands. That'll be a turnover. And now up to 17 on Monroe Central. Keim Home Center is the destination and trusted source for your home, building, and woodworking needs, offering free next-day local area delivery. Place your local delivery order online at Keim.express. Hiland ball, here's Schrock with it out top. On the left wing to Wigton. Out top. Now to Beachy to the quarterback to Wigton. Wigton poke loose on the 4. Stolen away by Tucker Howell. Howell has it to the front court. A pass inside. Grab, shot by Brown. Off balance, no good. Rebound grab by Luke Mast. That was just the 5th turnover on Hiland that trip before. Now Hiland has it. Here's Schrock. Out top to the foul line. Schrock. Runner up in the air, going to be good. He got the roll, Ashton Schrock. His first 2 of the game was 60-21 lead for Hiland.
Yeah, nice little floater in there in the middle for Ashton, so good finish at the rim.
Got that running clock going now as will be Seminoles basketball. Pass left wing, and the dribble out top. Goes over to Xavier Kenny. Kenny to the baseline, dumps it inside. Over to Dylan Parton, his layup no good. Rebound going to be ripped down by Jack Hirschberger. Hiland ball, now Connor Beachy with 12 seconds to go. He'll find Schrock in the front court. Schrock with it with 8 seconds to play, looking for that final shot of the third. Down to 3 seconds, Schrock left wing. In the left wing goes to Luke Mass. His three-pointer for the buzzer going to be no good. Rebound to Jack Hirschberger to close out the third quarter of play. At the end of 3 from the recenter, it's Hiland 60 and Monroe Central 21. This is sectional championship basketball on WKLM.
Whatever Mother Nature has in store, you're not worried because you've got Yokohama's Geolandar AT-GO15 on your side. Stop by Holmes Tire LLC to find out what a new set of all-terrain tires can do for your truck or SUV. This tire is all-traction, designed to take you from the pavement to the trail in any weather, anytime you want. Discover the Yokohama Geolandar AT-GO15 and get ready to experience what all-terrain is all about. Stop by Holmes Tire LLC today and fill out a finance application for approval with no credit needed on new tire purchases. Call Holmes Tire LLC in Millersburg, 330-674-0025, or their other locations in Spencer, Mount Vernon, and now open in Loudonville.
The President's Day Super Sale is underway at Millersburg Electric. Get savings throughout the store, including the top-rated Electrolux Frontload washer and dryer with perfect steam option at just $999 each. Or get a 27 cubic foot GE Fridge Door refrigerator for just $1,599. Finally, get your choice of a 20 cubic Frigidaire upright or chest freezer at just $899. Qualified customers get no interest and no down payments until February 2024 during the President's Day Super Sale at Millersburg Electric on State Route 83 South in Millersburg, or 24/7 at millersburgelectric.com.
To begin the third quarter of play, and with the left wing, Connor Beachy. Past the left block inside the Alex Yoder. He'll back it in. Yoder's pass out top to Wigton. His three-pointer top of the key going to be knocked down. I guess he likes it there as well, Kuzi.
Yeah, Nick's just a catch and shoot, three-point shooter, and he has space and time. It's usually a pretty good percentage.
15 points for him, his third three-pointer tonight. It'll be Monroe Central basketball, right wing. Goes over to near side Whitaker. Back in the corner. The dribble by Lane Dimchak. Backs it into the right block. Pass inside on the 4. Dove after. And it's going to be tied up. Nice dive by Beachy. It'll be the held ball arrow. Does stay with Monroe Central. Kuzi had the third quarter numbers where Hiland was 2 for 6 on three-point tries. Monroe Central 0 for 2. Hiland 6 for 10 from two-point range. 60%. Monroe Central 4 for 10 for 40%. Inbounded to the 4 and stolen back away by Ashton Schrock. Seminoles 0 for 1 for the foul line. Hiland did not attempt the foul shot in that third. Pass inside to lob pass to Alex Yoder. Missed the layup. That was a rebound put back no good by Yoder. Gets his own rebound again. Alex Yoder's put back this time is going to be good with the left hand.
Try again.
And it pays off. He has 4. His second bucket tonight. On the right wing, back in the hands of Whitaker. Cross-court pass slapped away, back out top to Whitaker. On the right wing, over to Xavier Kenny. Into the corner of the Dimchak. Inside to Kenny, double team, and gets called for the offensive foul. He knocked into who else but Connor Beachy.
Yeah, Connor's playing just a great all-around floor game tonight.
In that third quarter, also Hiland out rebounded Monroe Central 10-5, and 2 turnovers for the Seminoles, 1 for Hiland in that third quarter of play. The Seminoles, though, they have 19 turnovers in all tonight compared to just 5 for Hiland. And the Hawks have the basketball up 65-21 with the running clock already 2 minutes into this fourth quarter. Ashton Schrock to the front court. Pass near side goes to Caleb Mishler in the game now. Right corner back in the hands of the far side. Now a three-pointer by Luke Bass going to be knocked down. Luke Bass drills it from deep. His first points of the game, 68-21 Hiland. Seminoles ball. 5.5 to go. And the handoff out top to Xavier Kenny. Back to Howell left wing. Hal dribbles it out top, crossover, back to the corner. Down to the foul line, shot by Demchak is going to be in and out, no good. Rebound put back is good by Tucker Hal. Just the first points of the half, though, by Hal. His first point since the first quarter. He has 6 points tonight. Now to Mass, back in the quarter, goes to Caleb Mishler. Out top, Luke Mass. Dumps to the side, too tall that time for Alex Yoder and out of bounds. The 6th turnover on Hiland. Troy Miller Agency with offices in Shreve and Berlin. Wish good luck to all of your high school basketball teams. They'll provide you with a quote for your auto, home, and farm insurance. Proudly representing Wayne Insurance Group. Troy Miller Agency, a working team for all your insurance needs. Seminoles ball, 4:45 to play fourth quarter with the running clock here in this fourth quarter of action. Pass by Brown goes high on the left side to Tucker Hal. Hal dribbles it left wing. Drive to the lane. His shot up going to be good, and the foul. Tucker Hal got that to roll in. He'll have a chance for a three-point play. Hal back-to-back buckets, now has 8 points on the night. And that foul called on Luke Mass. That'll be his first personal foul. 2 team fouls on the Hawks. Again, the running clock, 68-25 lead for Hiland. Free throw up, it's going to be good. Tucker Hal, he has 9. At the conclusion of this contest, we'll be announcing the Subway Player of the Game. That player receives 1 complimentary foot-long fresh value meal from the Subway in Millersburg. In the ballgame now, Logan Troyer's pass goes to the corner, three-pointer by Luke Bass, going to be in and out, no good. Rebound, grabbed by Tucker Hal. Baseball pass to the front, we're going to be grabbed by Xavier Kenny to the corner. Inside on the pass, stolen away by Kendrick Wilson, Hiland ball. Here's Caleb Mitchell out top. His pass goes to Logan Troyer. Troyer to the foul line, poke close to the right wing. Troyer to the corner now. His pass, Luke Bass, out top to Caleb Mishler. Mishler dumps the pass inside, thrown away. It's stolen by Tucker Hal. Hal on the other end. He'll slump, claim it home on the fast break. Tucker Hal makes it 68-28. 3:14 to play. Hiland ball. Logan Troyer pass goes to Luke Mast high on the left side. Mast out top. Right corner to Caleb Mishler. His three-pointer is going to be good.
Good to see Caleb stroking it from deep.
Just as he did that last tournament game.
He did, and I said it looked just like that. Then he went out and gave up 2 points at the other end, so I won't say it this time.
Now stolen away by Hiland. Here's Mishler. Pass left corner goes to Luke Mast. Now to Mishler high on the left side. He'll find Logan Troyer. Out top to Luke Mast. Left wing back to Ryan Miller. To the corner to Mishler. His three-pointer going to be no good that time. Rebound out of bounds. It'll be Monroe Central basketball. I think a lot of times, because you know this, it's a lot of tournament times about being ready to go from the get-go, and Hiland certainly was that here tonight.
Yeah, they definitely set the tone from the get-go with their defensive pressure and a lot of just easy baskets in transition, and just opened a lot of things up, and it was kind of like a snowball effect.
2:14 to play. And Seminoles ball. Here's Tucker Hal. Crossover to the foul line. Dumps it inside. The Dimchek back to Hal. His pass inside, too strong, goes out of bounds. That'll be a turnover. Now up to 22 of those tonight for Monroe Central. Stay tuned tonight after the game for High School Scoreboard on WKLM. It's brought to you by Rody's IGA Marketplace. We'll have all the area tournament scores for you all the way until midnight. Final 1:40 to play. Well, it took overtime for Hiland to defeat the Monroe Central last year in the district semifinals. Not the case tonight. And there's a foul. Being tripped up along that right wing on that dribble. And for the Hawks on that right side, and that with the dribble for Hiland, was Zeke Boddicker, 6-foot sophomore. The win batted back to Boddicker. And gets called for traveling on that pass. So for Hiland, they'll have that turnover. That'll be their 8th this evening. A lot of those coming up here in this fourth quarter with 1:05 to play. Again, the running clock. In Hiland, it was Caldwell who had a 10-point lead at halftime in their game. Hiland will play either Caldwell or Shitty in the district semifinals. Here's the drive by Logan Brown. Runner up in the air going to be no good by Brown. Rebound by Caleb Mishler. 48 seconds. Mishler across the half-court line. Passes it high on the left side. Back to Zeke Boddicker. Boddicker to the foul line. Right corner. Here's the three-pointer by Logan Troyer. No good. Rebound by Ryan Miller. Back out top to Zeke Boddicker, right quarterback over in the hands of Ryan Miller. Left wing back to Mishler. Dumps it inside. Grabbed inside, on the side of the paint, shot up, and going to be banked in by Kendrick Wilson. Wilson has his first two. Out top of the pass now to Logan Brown. 9 seconds to go for Monroe Central. Brown to the foul line. His fadeaway jumper up in the air, going to be knocked down, Logan Brown. 10 points for him. And he'll do it, though, as Hiland gets the dominant victory tonight on their home floor here in the Reese Center. 73-30. And Hiland, in impressive fashion, they improved the record to 15-9. They won 7 straight. And they will advance on to the district semifinals against either Caldwell or Shadyside Tuesday, 7 o'clock at a neutral site. With the loss, Monroe Central ends their season with a record of 15-9. Again, the final scores tonight: boys Division IV sectional championship basketball, Hiland 73 and Monroe Central 30. Back to wrap it up after this on WKLM. The President's Day Super Sale is underway at Millersburg Electric. Get savings throughout the store, including the top-rated Electrolux Frontload washer and dryer with perfect steam option at just $999 each. Or get a 27 cubic foot GE Fridge Door refrigerator for just $1,599. Finally, get your choice of a 20 cubic Frigidaire upright or chest freezer at just $899. Qualified customers get no interest and no down payments until February 2024 during the President's Day Super Sale at Millersburg Electric on State Route 83 South in Millersburg, or 24/7 at millersburgelectric.com.
Holmes Limestone Company of Berlin is a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes, and they understand scholar athletes work hard in the gym and in the classroom, spending long hours, late nights, and sacrifices for not only their personal goals, but also their team. Your friends at Holmes Limestone have been in business since 1948, and they are located on State Route 39 east of Berlin. Holmes Limestone would like to take this opportunity to salute parents, coaches, teachers, and athletes for their hard work and dedication throughout the year. Holmes Limestone, proud to be a part of your community.
Are you tired of wasting money on your home energy bills? Let Home Siding Contractors show you just how affordable replacing your windows can be. Provia has developed a reputation within the vinyl replacement window industry for having the best features and options. The Provia Endure and Aspect windows are as stunningly beautiful as they are energy efficient, and over time will pay for themselves. Call Home Siding Contractors today to set up your free in-home evaluation by calling 888-725-6619.
Home Siding Contractors.
This winter season, while you're driving back and forth to all the basketball games, just remember that one of your stops should be at TMK Farm Service. They offer Halite Winter Melt Dragon Melt and Calcium Chloride Salt, perfect for steps, sidewalks, and driveways, along with U.S. water conditioning pellets that work in all types of water conditioners. Plus, for all you animal lovers, TMK also features their very own manufactured feed, as well as being a Kalmbach Feeds and Purina Mills dealer. That's TMK Farm Service, with 4 locations to serve you in Berlin, Sugar Creek, and New Bedford, along with their organic facility in Holmesville.
Have you experienced the difference of hometown independent pharmacy lately? If not, now is the perfect time to start. Premier Pharmacy inside Rhodey's IGA is now open and accepting new patients. This is Joel Gauss from Premier Pharmacies in Berlin and Millersburg, inviting you to come experience the Premier Pharmacy difference. We want to be your teammate as you navigate the complex world of healthcare, offering you consistent, fast service and always being available to answer whatever questions you may have. Call us or stop in today. We will transfer all your active prescriptions from your current pharmacy so you don't have to worry about a thing. That's why we are Premier Pharmacy, your hometown independent pharmacy.
Quarter. He led 35-9 at that point. They outscored Monroe Central 22-4 in that second quarter. Hiland had a 42-13 lead at the half. The Hawks scored the first 10 points of the third quarter. They outscored the Seminoles 18-8 in the third, and Hiland led 16-21 through 3, and they go on to win the game 73-30 over Monroe Central. For Hiland, they had 4 guys in double figures this evening. Leading the way was Simi Detweiler to lead all scores. Detweiler was 2 for 6 from 3-point distance. He was also 6 for 8 from 2-point range, 1 for 2 from the foul line. Sammy Detweiler had 19 points, the 21st time he's been in double figures on the season, and now 2 for 2 as far as double figures is concerned here in postseason play. Also in double figures, Nick Wigden tonight. And for Wigden, he was 3 of 5 from long distance. He was 3 for 4 from 2-point range. Wigden had 15 points, and he was in double figures for the 7th time on the season. First time here in postseason action. And Connor Beachy had a new season high tonight in double figures for the first time this year. Beachy going 5 for 5 from 2-point range, 1 for 1 from the foul line. Beachy had himself a total of 11 points, again a new season high. Also, Carson Hamburger in double figures for him the 10th time on the season, second time here postseason action. Hamburger was 0 for 2 on 3-point tries, 5 for 7 from 2-point range, 0 for 1 for the foul line. Hamburger had 10 points. After that, 4 points apiece for Alex Yoder and Finn Kelly. 3 points scored by Luke Mast, also 3 for Caleb Mishler. 2 apiece for Ashton Schrock and Kendrick Wilson, rounding out the Hiland total of 73. And for Monroe Central, for them tonight, 2 guys in double figures. It was Tucker Howell who led the way, but he came in averaging 22 a game, held to just 11 points this evening. In fact, he scored 4 points in the first quarter, didn't score again until the fourth quarter. As for Howell tonight, going 0 for 3 on 3-point tries, 5 for 8 from 2-point range, and also 1 for 1 for the foul line. Howell had 11 points. Logan Brown tonight was 0 for 1 on 3-point tries, 5 for 10 from 2-point range. Logan Brown had 10 points on the night. 6 points also scored by Xavier Kenny, rounding out the 30-point total for Monroe Central as well. The 73 points scored by Hiland tonight, that's the most points they've scored all season long offensively as a team in a game. Final score, Hiland a winner 73-30 over Monroe Central. Now for the final team numbers, here's Kuzi.
Okay, Matt, so for Hiland, they were 7 of 20 from the 3-point line for 35%. They were a blistering 25 of 34 from the 2 for 74%. Hiland was 2 of 4 from the free throw line for 50%. Hiland had 27 rebounds and committed only 8 turnovers. For Monroe Central, they were 1 for 8 from the 3 for 13%. They were 12 of 27 from the 2 for 44%. Monroe Central was 3 of 4 from the free throw line for 75%. They had 15 team rebounds, and Monroe Central committed 22 turnovers.
Individually for Hiland, Carson Hamburger finished up with 6 rebounds. 3 came at the offensive end. 4 boards also for Alex Miller on the game. 6 rebounds for Alex Yoder. He had 3 on the offensive end, and 3 boards for Sammy Detweiler. For Monroe Central leading the way, Tucker Howell finished up with 9 rebounds on the night. Hiland a winner in dominant fashion, 73-30, and really set the tone early on, Kuzi, on the defensive end.
Yeah, absolutely. Coach Slayball talked about it in pregame, and they did a great job. Finn Kelly had the assignment on Tucker Howell to start, and then Connor Beachy came in off the bench and just really defensively, did a great job on Tucker Howell against some steals that led to easy baskets for Hiland, which I think really attributed to their 74% shooting from the field. A lot of those were in transition runouts, but just great team defense all around. Got contributions from their role players, and at tournament time as a coach, that's what you're really looking for.
No question about that. Update also, Caldwell a big lead, 60-37 now over Shadyside in the fourth quarter. So it looks like Hiland will face Caldwell in the district semifinals on Tuesday. Our Subway player of the game will go to Connor Beachy. He'll receive 1 complimentary foot-long fresh value meal for the Subway in Millersburg. And again, you talked about him and just providing that spark off the bench here on the defensive end. And good to have those guys. Mark Schlabel's talked about building that depth that they've built really all season long for here.
Yeah, absolutely. It's good to see. I mean, again, as you advance here on the tournament trail, and there's going to be teams at that district and regional level and beyond that are going to have prolific scores, much like Tucker Howell. And so if you can take away what the other team does best, you're always going to give yourself a chance, maybe make them feel a little uncomfortable and give them a look they haven't seen. I think Hiland did that tonight to Monroe Central.
Hiland gets the win again, 73-30. They're 15-9. They've won 7 straight. They'll again face likely Caldwell in the district semifinals. That'll be Tuesday, 7 o'clock at a neutral site. Monroe Central ends their season with a record of 15-9. Now, a reminder, come up tomorrow, we'll have 2 girls district championship basketball games coming away. Both of them will be video live streamed on YouTube tomorrow. As Hiland, they'll be taking on, of course, River, and that'll also be on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com on Stream 1. And also West Holmes takes on John Glenn, and that'll be video live stream on YouTube, but also on Stream 2 on our website. And that Hiland River game, Kuzi, top 2 seeds in the district, and should be a good one here tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, it should be a great one. I mean, I think talking to Coach Brady Slayball this week, it's really kind of a matchup that Hiland was looking forward to, and he knows he's going to have his hands full. I think and River, just a good program with Coach Rick Islay down there, and so Hiland and River have played before in big games in the tournament trail. Another one tomorrow afternoon for a berth in the to get to the Sweet 16, the regional tournament.
That's all from Meadowbrook. We'll have that for you on the call here. Looking forward to that for tomorrow. Also tomorrow night, boys Division II Sectional Championship Basketball, West Holmes at New Philadelphia. Again, that'll be on Stream 1, FM 95.3, and also on YouTube. And also girls Division III District Championship Basketball tomorrow night. Waynedale takes on Chippewa. That'll be on Stream 2 on WKLM-FM.com, airtime 6:35. And, of course, we'll also have reports on the Division II Sectional Wrestling Tournament from Steubenville. West Holmes is competing there. That'll wrap things up for us from the Reese Center. Special thanks goes out to our video live stream partners, Claxon Communications, Fred Williams, and also Carson Zollers. And also special thanks to Brogan Steimel back at WKLM Sports Central. For Kuzi, I'm Matt Croy. Reminder to stick around after the broadcast for High School Scoreboard. We'll have all those area scores for you every 15 minutes all the way until midnight. The final score tonight in boys Division IV Sectional Championship Basketball. Hiland moving on. They defeat Monroe Central 73-30. So long, everybody.
Melway Paving Company is a well-known asphalt paving contractor for homes in surrounding counties since 1964, specializing in asphalt paving, chip and seal coating. For your next paving project, call Melway Paving at 330-279-9000. Melway Paving is a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
Tonight's broadcast has been a production of WKLM Radio and Claxon Communications.